Following some breaking news now, it was a terrifying morning for a dozen passengers on board this bus traveling through Olney. The driver was wounded when the bus went right through the middle of a shootout. It later came to a stop in Logan at 9th Street and Roosevelt Boulevard. That's where Action News reporter Aliana Gomez is live now with an update on the investigation. And Aliana, police still trying to sort all this out right now.
Yes, Sarah, this is a very active scene. Detectives just arrived here moments ago, continuing to investigate, and the shooting investigation is unraveling by the minute. So let's take a look here behind me at the scene where the bus remains. The bus that was involved in that shooting is still on scene here. The driver's side window shot out, glass is on the ground, and the bus is taped off. And there are a lot of moving parts to this. We're talking about 2 related shootings and 4 victims, all in a matter of 2 hours. So let's break it down for you. We're going to start with video from Chopper 6 here, showing the scene from above as police began checking on the passengers that were on this bus and gathering evidence here at the scene. So around 7 this morning, police say there was a shooting on the 400 block of West Asheville Street that investigators now say is related to all of this. A 39-year-old man was shot and is stable. Then nearly 2 hours later, Philadelphia police say they were serving an unrelated search warrant at a home on the 400 block of West Asheville Street. During that time, officers heard gunfire a couple of blocks away. They ran towards that scene, and that was on the 200 block of West Ashdale. That's where 2 men were shot, a 56-year-old man hit in the torso, and a 32-year-old man was found with a gunshot wound to the head lying in the alleyway. Now, during that shootout, police say the driver of this Mercury Fleet bus was passing by and was hit by one of those bullets. He managed to drive for about a mile until he got to this intersection near the boulevard and stopped that bus, and the passengers on the bus were told were not hurt and were able to get off.
It appears that there were multiple shooters, and there were numerous spent cartridge casings in the area of 2nd and West Ashdale along the 200 block of West Ashdale.
And again, so the man who was shot in the head, we're told, is in extremely critical condition. He was transported to the hospital. The 56-year-old man who was shot in the torso also transported to the hospital. The driver of the bus hospitalized as well in stable condition. And the bus was transporting passengers for an adult daycare center. Those passengers were picked up by another bus and brought to that location. But again, a frightening scene here for all of the people on board this bus, including that driver who was shot. And again, multiple investigations. We're still working with Philadelphia police to continue gathering more evidence. We'll have that for you coming up later on today. And for now, we're live in Logan. Aliana Gomez, Channel 6, Action News. John?
All right. Aliana, thank you for the update.